I have a very strange feeling that the kind of revelation I had is not the sort the Westboro Baptist Church wanted me to get. Let's do this. So as most of you know, yesterday I went down to downtown Seattle to see the Westboro Baptist Church do their protest thing. They'd already been to somebody's funeral, and I'm not even sure whose, but they asked us not to go. They did not want to counter-protest, so we did not go to the other funeral. But we did go downtown to the Federal Building to see the Westboro Baptist Church doing their thing. See, last I heard, Washington State has actually legalized gay marriage, and, well, the Westboro Baptist Church doesn't seem to care for that. These Fred Phelpsianites decide to come out there and, for a half hour, yell and scream with their idiotic signs. Now, here's the thing. If you've been in the atheism scene at all, or if you care about religion at all, if this has ever been any kind of focus for your life whatsoever in recent years, you've heard of the Westboro Baptist Church. You've seen news articles about them. You've heard about these people. I think there was even a documentary about them. I swear I saw it once. But point being that you know of their existence almost undoubtedly at this point if you've been concentrating on religion at all. But there is one thing about them that never really seems to come through in everything I've ever seen on video. It's just, what you don't get to see is how truly pathetic they are. I mean, I've actually seen Shirley Phelps Roper, I think her name is. I've actually seen her do television spots, like interviews, on news programs and stuff, debates with people. I've seen video of them out there with their signs and their protests and all this stuff. And the thing is, you kind of get the impression, at least I did, from watching them, that they are a lot more organized than they really are. That they are more passionate than they are. But when you have them right there in front of you, in person, you realize this is like maybe 8 people tops. And they're standing out there and yelling and screaming and singing, and the cars are just going by, and nobody is paying any real attention to a thing they have to say. I mean, okay, we were out there as protesters trying to block them from being seen, but talk about scene, there wasn't a scene. It didn't happen. We probably could have left them entirely alone, and it would have had the same outcome. Almost certainly. In fact, I've heard stories from people who flat out stated that they've been driven from religion by the Westboro Baptist Church. And I've heard plenty enough stories of people who've said that the Westboro Baptist Church, they're doing what they're doing specifically to make money. That their whole goal is to try and provoke someone into an attack so that they can sue. And the whole idea is, well, now we've sued them. Look, we're rich. Again, because we've been rich before. So, yeah, if you look at them while they're doing this, they're pathetic. They are. They give off this impression of people who, if they don't have very little to live for, they're doing it all by rote at this point. There's no passion left in it. And even if there were, it's just like, why did we ever consider these people a threat? Ever? I mean, seriously, I went down and filmed them once for YouTube just yesterday because, well, I'd heard so much about them, it seemed like the thing to do. And people have responded to that video rather well, I have to admit. Thank you, by the way. But it was also an eye-opening experience. Like I said in the beginning, a revelation. The Westboro Baptist Church is nothing. They are pathetic. They are a non-issue. We can stop paying attention to them. It's just wow. Just wow. I mean, seriously, I think the only reason, the single solitary reason they're not considered cultists is the word Baptist or church in their name. That's the only reason they're not considered cultists. It's just, wow. Yeah. So, whether this was a case of me running on automatic instead of thinking because, I looked at them and went, oh, Westboro Baptist Church, they give off this impression they must be blah and blah and blah. I mean, maybe that's what I did, and if so, my bad. Okay, I fully apologize, or at least I take full responsibility for my mistaken impression of these people. Point is, they are just, they're nothing. They're pathetic. Let them be. Leave them alone. They're doing us more good and themselves more harm than they ever could. I mean, seriously. So, yeah, this is BionicDance saying, don't listen to the Westboro Baptist Church. Really. Till next time, fellow space travelers. Please take the time to rate this video. And hey, if you dig what I do, subscribe. And please visit my Zazzle store, where you'll find all kinds of BionicDance merchandise. I'd rather be an atheist smartass than a religious dumbass.